Hi, it's Jenny D from Jenny and Friends at Cozy 101.1. And today I am a Uber fan and a super geek, just an FYI. But we've got Tyler Hynes on. And of course, when you see his face, you know him from Hallmark movies. I know you've been in other things, but we are obsessed with those every year. We are Denver's Christmas station, so it is one of our favorite times of the year. But you have something like a little early Christmas gift for us.
Yeah, you talking about the movie that's coming out?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. It's a movie called "I'll Be Seeing You," starring Christine Ebersol and B.J. Harrison and Stacey Farber, and it's a lovely road trip movie that'll hopefully take that feeling you get when you're with that special person, whether it be your grandparent or a family member or maybe somebody you really admire, and put it into a movie. There's something about the folks who are starring in this movie that kind of make everything melt away when you're with them, and I think we've captured it in this movie where you don't want to be anywhere else but listening to every word or going on whatever adventure they have for you.
And it's one of those things where with every crazy and negative thing that is kind of going on around, I think we need that nostalgia, that sweetness, and to remember like those moments are a lot more important than sometimes we give them attention for.
Yeah, I feel like one of my favorite memories growing up, my grandfather and I, we used to sit and drink Crown Royal on the couch and watch baseball, and I would fall into a nap, we would fall into a conversation. There was a specific feeling, and nothing else mattered. Like no phone, nothing else would sort of enter your universe when you're in this kind of little pocket. And I think these movies kind of do that for our audience. And having had the privilege to spend so much time with them over the years, and getting to know, why they watch these movies, and what elements about them really mean something to them. Hopefully we've put all those things into one movie, um, so that you get that multi-generational viewing where you can have a grandfather, father, daughter, whatever that might be. Whenever I hear that, nothing makes me happier than to know that there are generations of family watching these movies together. And I think this is a really good fun ride to capture that feeling and warmth and fun that our audience really kind of gravitates towards.
And so when you're out and about and people come up to you, like, do you get that a lot? Like, "Oh, I love this movie. It made me so happy." And I mean, because of how extensive you are featured on Hallmark and shows like this, you do have that just you make people happy. Like, a lot of us you make a lot of us very happy when we see new movies like this coming out, and being able to, like, do your fans just come up and be like, "I love this so much."
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I put a lot of work and thought into what I do. I try to be thoughtful about with how I engage in my job, and how I engage with the people who do my job, and try to hold up their work and artistry as best I can. And at the tail end of that, this movie maybe be an example where I conceived of this idea with my producing partner, Orly Adelson, to come full circle after having done the pre-production and editorial, and try to maintain this feeling that we're all after. To have folks respond that way, there's no greater joy. There's some of the folks here work at Hallmark who handle the PR and press, and they've seen every movie that there is, and they've dealt with all the shenanigans and have to put up with my ugly face all the time. So they have no reason to be liking my movies. And I've gotten a few text messages from some of these friends, and they've voiced some opinions, and I'm going, oh wow, you never really texted me about a movie before, so this may have tickled, I guess. So hopefully we've succeeded, and yeah, there's no greater joy than having somebody say, hey, thanks for your thoughtfulness. I felt it on the other end, and it definitely encourages you to do more. Yeah.
When you have a movie that is set like, it's premiering on the 25th this weekend. So when
Yeah.
you have it premiering, do you have, like, a certain ritual that you do? Is it something where, like, you sit down with your family, or do you wanna watch it by yourself first? Like sorry.
I've seen this movie a lot of times because, again, we
Mhm.
edited it in all of its ways. The ritual was on Twitter. There there would be this live tweeting aspect that I was schooled in at the very beginning of doing these movies, and that became the ritual. But because of how precarious the internet is, my account's been suspended multiple times because there are people impersonating me.
Oh, yeah.
So they still engage in like a really fun sort of live Twitter experience on X, and they're all live sharing, and that's really fun to watch. I still get to watch that happen. So for the folks who do that, I'm still seeing it. And then the ritual, it depends. Like on this movie, it'll be airing right in the heat of me doing the edit on a movie I just completed, which
Oh,
that
okay.
will be all encompassing. So it changes because
Mhm.
there's so many things going on now. But the ritual is take to whatever social media device I do have access to, Instagram or X, and watching people's reaction in real time. There's nothing more lovely than that. Truly, I make these movies for them, and I have the privilege of seeing a lot of them in person. So that's kind of like a precursor to what I might experience in a few months, where I go and do these live tours and live experiences where I meet a lot of them. So um, the audience is the tradition. Is the short answer. Is their reaction is what fuels these movies and very much informs how I participate in them. And so I am acutely paying attention when these movies come out, because nothing is more joyful than that, and nothing is more honestly beneficial in what I do in terms of how I proceed with doing it. So I'm listening.
Well, I will be sending you a video, okay? Because if
Yes.
you're gonna make me
Yes.
ugly cry, which this is like I'm a crier,
Yes.
so if I'm ugly
Yeah.
crying, I'm sending that video to you and being like, "Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate this."
Please. Yes.
With a
Ridicule me.
smile on
Any
your
of your hate
face.
mail, I'll take it all. The hate mail, the happy mail, the sad mail. I'll take any of the messages and videos. I really do appreciate a reaction. I've had the privilege of spending, you know, my life making various things and getting it received by abundance of silence. So people having any kind of reaction, good or bad, is a good thing. So please feel free. And it's not that sad. I mean, my mom texted me this morning. She's seen this movie a lot of times, and I made this movie for her. And she's like, I don't know, it got me again. I cried again, and she's seen it literally 100 times. But
Yeah.
it's a bittersweet moment that you get a taste of. But I think more than anything, it kind of awakens a nostalgia and a feeling that I think really uplifts and brings a lot of joy and fun.
Well, thank you. I will be on my couch. I'm also a Crown Royal girl. I'm a peach Crown Royal
Yes.
girl, but I'm like, I know you're Canadian. I'm American, but I still love that stuff. I have my
Yes.
Hallmark watching blanket, like my dog, my girls. That's my tradition, and we'll be watching it this Saturday. Again, it's called I'll Be Seeing You. And Tyler
Yes, ma'am.
Hynes, again, keep up what you're doing. You, like you said, I'm a huge fan. So I was like really proud of myself for going through this whole entire thing, but I'm glad you're not in the studio because I'm sweating. I'm like,
No, no, it's
it's a
okay.
little
I'm
warm in
sweating
here.
too. It's a lot going on. I know. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your kind words and your questions. It really does mean a world to me, and I really do hope you enjoy the movie truly and sincerely. And I apologize if I make you cry.
Okay. I'll allow it this time.
Okay, thanks.